Hey, it's been a minute since I've been on here. Been a lot going on. I guess my last video was about me coming out of the hospital. I'm not sure. It's been a lot happening. 4th of July and all that happening after that. We had our meeting in June, and I did get to step in for a second. I just got out of the hospital. We did get the meeting filmed. Signal Center was there. Um, but they use iPhones. I couldn't get it all transferred over to me to get it online, get it on YouTube. So they did get the video posted on our Facebook group, Low Vision Resource Group. So if you want to see the presentation, you can go there. I'm sorry I haven't already been on here to do this. In July, we didn't really have a speaker. We had a related kind of 4th of July potluck picnic, and we sat around and we talked. We had a lot of new members, and we're so blessed to have those people who heard about us in different forms and fashions, and getting those people involved and getting them the support and help that they need is so important. But for July, what we did was we decided that we would do some crafts, and we would let people take them home. Patriotic type of things. This is one of them which the meeting's over with. That was on July 20th. But this is a box that I got the coasters from Walmart, and I decorated them, put felt on the bottom. I was going to film all this, but I couldn't find my tripod, and sorry, everything's dusty, and we've moved it several times. I put felt on the bottom of each one so they wouldn't scratch up anything. Decorate them all just a little bit different. And then my friend made me a cedar box to store them in. And I decorated the box and put felt on the bottom of it too. I'm trying to get them out without making a real mess. But I did them all just a little bit different. Patriotic type of decoration. So they could put them out on their table. Nobody took these, so I guess I'll be using these. If you see anything you like here, you're welcome to them. Just have to message the page if I can figure out how to enable comments on the page. I'm not a tech guru, so that's the problem with the other videos. It says that they've been disabled, and I don't know why. So I've got to figure that part out. Let me get these back together, and I'll show you a couple of other things that we made to hand out to people. We just wanted to commemorate the 250th birthday of the nation, but I thought they turned out really cute. We decorated them up, put some stars on. This is all decoupage. This is a cedar box, and I painted it, and then I decoupaged and with a napkin, and put the stars on it. These are shelf sitters. Say that 3 times real fast. I wanted to do it patriotic on one side. This is like a 4x6 size. And then on the flip side, I'll turn it around. I wanted to do it for every day. And you could just set it up on your shelf or whatever, just as a little decoration that has lemons or oranges. That's all decoupage also. That is tissue paper. And we painted up the boards. Same friend cut all these boards out for me, and we decorated them up. I thought they turned out cute. This one, I guess, is probably my favorite. I'm going to try to stand it up here and show you if it'll stand up for just a second. That's an 8x10 size, and it is says USA 250. That's decoupage also. We painted the wood, and that flag in the center is a piece off of a napkin that I decoupaged on there. But then if you flip it over, it's for every day. It's also done in lemons, but I had enough wooden letters to spell out "Squeeze Me." So I thought that was cute, and I don't think everybody, in the room really knew what they were or anything, but I came home with several of these. So I have these. They're for free. If you want them, just let me know. I'll meet you somewhere in Clinton with them. He also made me some birdhouses, some different styles. Excuse my desk. Um, Different styles of birdhouses that we painted up and decorated up. One was an A-frame. One was actually an old Christmas birdhouse that we stripped down and took all the decorations off and redid them. And luckily they were in red and white anyway. And we redid them in red, white, and blue. And so all the birdhouses but this one got gone. But this roof is all napkin, decoupage on. And the flags around the top here are paper glued on. I do a lot of paper crafting. And we decided that we would make these inside birdhouses and put flowers in the center instead of perches. And I thought they turned out really cute. So if anybody is interested in any of these, you're more than welcome to them. They're just going to sit here. And I have a couple others. I just didn't drag them all out. That's what we worked on for July. Again, excuse my desk. And you don't want to see me. I look like a swamp queen here. I'm going to lay this down. Get it out of the way. We are having a resource fair August the 16th. This is July 30th. No, July 29th. Wednesday, July 29th. We are having a resource fair, or we're going to be participating in a resource fair at the First Baptist Church in Clinton on August 16th. That's a Sunday. It will be all covering all disabilities, all ranges, and so we're going to have a table there. We're going to be set up. So if any of you guys are in the area, please come out. We'd love to meet you, talk to you, offer any kind of support that we can. But like I say, what we've been doing is the packets. I showed you the packets in a previous video. They're in a 9x12 manila envelope. Pretty bulky. They're very informative. You know, I'm trying to get my hands on one. They're very informative, and they have a lot of flyers in them and a lot of resources and a lot of helpful tips and tricks, items and things that will help that I didn't have when I first got my diagnosis. This is a great idea, and I'm so blessed to know that we came up with this, but it's pretty bulky. And when you're running on donations, this costs about $10 to $12 to ship. It's the best you can do. So, especially for resource fairs and different things, different venues, we thought we might come up with something a little more condensed, a condensed version of the packet. So, what I've been working on is this. It's not done. This isn't the finish. This is just a prototype of it. It will be like a little booklet. It's easier to carry. It's a half sheet of 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, folded in half, and then I was actually able to. I've not worked on a computer in 2 years. Thanks to my daughter and other people helping me getting fonts enlarged on computers, and me trying to use my memory and go back and try to remember some of the things that I used to do. I've been working on this now for a bit, and so it's got our phone numbers in it, the group flyer, it's got Hadley, it's got Leader Dog, a lot of local resources and a lot of tips and tricks in the back in a more condensed, easier to handle version. I'm still going to figure out a way to incorporate one of the pens with it. I love giving out these pens. They come in so handy. And I got to figure that out. But that's what we're working on right now. That's on the 16th at First Baptist Church in Clinton, if anybody's going to be in that vicinity that afternoon. Our next meeting is going to be on August the 17th at the Oak Ridge Senior Center, as usual, and we're going to have my eye doctor, Dr. Speckner, from the Eye Center of Oak Ridge. He's going to be our speaker that day, so we're looking for a big crowd, and we'll have plenty of refreshments, and hopefully it'll be a very informative, very good meeting. So I hope to get that filmed. I didn't bother filming the July meeting because we were just sitting around eating like pigs, and it was so good. We had so much food, and we just talked and chatted, and we didn't really have a formal type of meeting. So I didn't bother filming that, but I will try to film. I'm going to be making us a sign for our table and a sign to have to keep. And I did find my tripod, so if I remember how to use it. So we will try to. I will try to film I wanted to film some of this craft stuff I was doing and show y'all how I do that, and especially how I do it now, because I've done it for years, but doing it blind has its own learning curve, and it took me so much longer than it would have taken me on any normal given day. But it was frustrating. I had my moments, and I about got kicked out of the house several times, but we got them done, and they turned out really cute, and everybody seemed to like them. But I like to film stuff like that. I like to show people that it is possible. It can be done. As frustrating as it can be done. But anyway, I'm going to try to set up my tripod outside. I'm going to start painting on letters to make our sign. It's going to be a wooden sign, and hopefully it's going to turn out nice. I'm going to try to get our logo made in wood. I'm going to try to find somebody with a laser cutter that can cut that out for us and make us. I like to have little keychains. I like to have, little badges with our names on them, the co-leaders and that kind of thing. That's my wish list. That may never happen, but that's something I'm always thinking about. I also want to show you. Let me move my coffee cup out of the way. My ginormous keyboard. I was looking through the LS&S catalog, and the laptop I'm using just has that, and I can't see that. I can sometimes see, depends on how the light's hitting it, I can sometimes see the letters, but I hate a laptop keypad or a mouse pad. I hate it. I'm not coordinated enough. I've never been able to work it. So I was just looking through the LS&S catalog to see if there was anything in bulk that I could buy or get coming to hand out at our resource fairs and put in our packets and that kind of thing. And I come across this keyboard, and I was like, wow, I really like that. I can see that. The contrast, the color, the big keys, the big letters. That's awesome. Well, I'm not discounting. I'm not talking about LS&S. They have to have a markup. They're in it to make money. They do great things, and they have great products. But they wanted $75 for this keyboard and a mouse. Both of them were wireless. And I started to order it. And I was like, better check Amazon. So I went on to Amazon and looked. Now, this same keyboard, exact same keyboard, by itself, it's wired, which is fine with me. I'm not taking it anywhere. $15. And then I got a wireless mouse to go with it. Right there. Altogether, the mouse and the keyboard was under $30. So, LS&S is great. They have great products. Please don't not order from them. There are some things on there that are cheaper than anywhere else. You have to price check and price. You have to go to different places and look. And don't look at my moon pie. I'm getting ready to get into that with my coffee. You can't have it. That's mine. But forgot that was laying there. But anyway, price check. There's no need of breaking the bank. Some people, God love them, are just out to make $1. and they feel like people are desperate, and they feel like they'll pay whatever to get this stuff. You don't have to. You don't have to break the bank to get help, to get support, to get the things that you need to make your life easier to where you can function. I love LS&S. They have never hesitated, not one time, to send me catalogs for free. They send me however many I ask for. Great customer service. I call and tell them, look, I'm low vision. They take my order over the phone. I have it in a couple of days. They're great. But price check. I don't care if you're looking at Maxi Aids. I don't care where you're looking. Price check. But I do love my keyboard, and I can see it. Of course, I've not been on a keyboard in a couple of years, and I'm still having to unpack. I'm like an idiot. But I do like it, and I did get a really good deal on it, and it's the exact same thing. So, stay tuned. I haven't showed any videos of the garden since he planted it. Oh my gosh, there's squash. Oh Lord, it's just unreal the stuff that's coming in. He's done a great job with the garden. I need to get up there and I need to film some stuff, and I will try to get up there and do that. But I will try to get my tripod set up and go through the process of making this sign and show you how we did that. And I'll definitely film the meeting coming up in August with Dr. Speckner. And I'll try to take some shorts of our resource fair at the First Baptist Church on the 16th. Message the page. I'm going to try to reset this to where you can send me messages. Now, we do have an email set up for the group. Let me see if I can find it. Written down here, so you can take a screenshot of it. I can tell you what it is. Okay. Our email for the group is right there. So I'll hold it still if you want to take a screenshot of that. Email the group. We check it daily. There's three or four of us that are checking it. And one of us will get back to you. Leave a phone number if you don't mind us calling you. Like I say, we'd love to be in touch. If you have any ideas, excuse my hands, I've been painting. If you have any ideas, if you need anything, let us know. We are so wanting to help and be of service and try to get the word out that, this is doable. It's not ideal, but it is doable. So, yes. So I'm going to go. I wanted to show you our new condensed version of our little packets here. I'm proud of them. I think they will come in handy. I really do hope people will use them. And it's a lot easier size to manage than the big 9.5 or 9 by 12 envelopes full of stuff, which we still got those. I still got plenty of those flyers with all the information on each one and the QR codes to get quick access online and that kind of thing. If you prefer the packet, I don't care to mail those, but we were mailing out several and it was getting expensive, and I'm not complaining, but we're running on donations here, and we just wanted to try to find something a little more cost effective and a little more easier for people to be able to handle and not so much paperwork. Okay, so I'm so excited about this resource fair coming up, and just as soon as I can get my tripod set up and we can start painting and we can make some get these signs started, I'll take some videos of that. I wish I had taken some videos of this artsy craft stuff without sound, of course, because I'm glad my swear jar wasn't here. So I would have been broke. But anyway, y'all take care. If you need anything, please, please, please message the channel. Message or send us an email. Low Vision Resource Group on Facebook. Please get in contact with us. reach out to us. We'd love to help in any way we can. Thanks.